Today's news, netizens find evidence that FX, Krystal, and EXO's Kai are still dating.
Detective netizens have been searching all over the internet recently looking for evidence, clues, information, anything they can find to prove concrete evidence that Kai and Krystal are still dating.
Wow.
A couple of things I'd like to mention here. First, Koreaboo, All K-Pop, Soompi, these websites where we like to get some of our news articles from, they are usually citing some other source, usually some Korean source. And in this particular article, if you look carefully, Koreaboo is not citing any other source. They are the source for this one. So I just wanted to point that out. I know a lot of you don't like All K-Pop, Koreaboo. You think it's all a bunch of hokey pokey. Soompi's probably got a little bit of an edge on those other two I just mentioned. Not that that's what this video is about.
Well, Soompi's been around the longest.
I just thought it was important to point that out and that this is not cited anywhere else, that they themselves collected the information for this particular bit of news that we're covering.
From other sources and other people who've already noted it.
Well, they might have had people, fans, who read their website submit these photos and GIFs or whatever of Kai and Krystal, and they put it all together. They're not actually citing at the bottom a link to some other website. There is no citation at all. But the second thing, the more important bit of information to point out about this news are the things that prove unequivocally that Kai and Krystal are still dating.
This is kind of ridiculous.
They have matching bracelets, they have matching pairs of shoes, they both went shopping at the same store, and they both have a habit of sticking their tongue out.
Oh my goodness.
This is the evidence, the full evidence listed in the article. It proves they are still dating.
Best evidence ever.
I do not personally have an interest in finding out whether or not they are still dating, and I don't think that you do either.
No, not personally, but I do find the appeal, I do understand the appeal, rather, for this whole thing because it's a fantasy. Entertainment is entertainment. It is a fantasy, and you want people to have love and relationships. Otherwise, Korean dramas would not be so popular. Nor would love songs, which a lot of K-pop is made up of. And people like these two together.
This is Korean drama in real life. This is one-upping Korean drama, which makes it even more intriguing for the viewer, for people like you, to have your indulgence and click on this and find out as much information as you can. Like, I get the appeal too.
Yeah, especially because there's so much you don't know. That's got a bit of mystery to it, and so you want to know more. But frankly, I kind of feel bad for them, as I do most K-pop couples who are trying to live their own private lives, and they can't necessarily do that because they've got the cameras on them and the paparazzi.
All the time. If you look carefully at the particular photos in this article of Kai, he never looks happy in the photo. Like, he never looks like he's so glad to see someone that he doesn't know holding a camera and pointing it at him. And I'm not saying that they fully deserve privacy because of their career path. Like, I get the appeal for people who want to see it. And that's something that I was really trying to balance before hitting record on this, about Dispatch that covers this, TMZ that we have in the US. Like, where do you draw the line? TMZ is a service. I must admit, there are times when I want to know something that TMZ has pointed out. I couldn't tell you what they are, and I don't go to TMZ ever. I couldn't even tell you last time I went to TMZ.com. But there's times where something's embedded on my Facebook feed that came from TMZ where I'm like, oh, what's this? And yeah, so Dispatch does that same service. And so where's the line drawn, and where is it okay for people to take photos of Kai in public? We still have this to figure out.
Well, I can tell you where the line should be drawn a little bit, and that's because I just Googled Krystal and Kai, and one of the headlines that popped up was netizens upload receipts to prove that Kai and Krystal purchased condoms. Like, that's going too far.
I can't even believe the internet sometimes. Oh my god, that is on the internet. That is a title of a blog post or a website post on the web.
Yeah, it's an All K-Pop article from April.
All K-pop.
Oh.
Tisk tisk. Please, you guys, comments down below on where do you think the line should be drawn on the ability for people who don't know Kai and Krystal, for instance, personally, in public to take photos of them, and where the line should be drawn to stop this sort of behavior.
Yes, and do you have a favorite Krystal and Kai moment? I know that they're not often photographed together, but I know that you guys are clicking on this, so you're probably a fan of Krystal. What's your favorite Krystal moment?
Comments down below and click the like button while you're down there. Thank you so much for supporting us, and don't forget to subscribe for more HallyuBack news. That's it. We're out of here. Hasta luego.
Bye!